my pretties, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We're gonna jump right back in. I know last time I tried to stream, it had some technical difficulties, so I'm hoping that this time is gonna go a little better, and we'll get more into it. So, in the last one that I tried, we did the quest with Poppy to take the dragon egg back to the dragon we rescued. So that will be missed out from the content because it was just too messed up to save. I tried, but there was just nothing I could do. And then there was part of a quest with Sebastian that was messed up, and I'm hoping that it's saved and I can just jump right back into it, because I did save it in a particular spot during that quest when I noticed that it was messing up. Great, awesome. Okay, so we'll just start right here with this quest with Sebastian and just kick it right back off. So here we go. All right. So we've already killed everybody in this camp and the camp before this. So we're going where here? Yes, going into the actual dungeon now. I'm having to use my wired controller right now because we are out of batteries. What are you caught on? And I told my husband to pick up some batteries last night on his way home, and he didn't. So I'm still using the wired controller, and for some reason these headphones, when they're plugged into the wired controller, feed my voice back to me, so I can hear myself talking in my ears, and it's really weird. So
for better or for worse, we're in.
How nice of you to stop by.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? This will not go well for you.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Confringo!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, Or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Shut up. You're not helping.
Confringo! Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. That bridge has seen better days.
Confringo!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Confringo!
I made the bridge to get across the chasm.
Shut up. Cut it.
Reparo.
Oh god, I hate spiders.
Confringo!
Oh, that was easy. Oh, never mind.
Confringo!
Oh, that wasn't
Shame
really
you're
as
so
bad as I
foul.
thought.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo! Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Scared me. I thought it was just gonna run away. I guess Because we're getting deeper, so it's probably going to be more spiders and goblins at this
We've
point.
still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Can't go through there. Okay. Go this way. Is there someone shouting? Did I hear someone shouting?
We have another fight on our hands.
Did.
Why am I not surprised?
You haven't had much.
An intruder! I won't rest.
Lucky, that's all.
I won't rest.
This is funny. Let's get this over.
We're not finished yet. Stupid.
Don't have time for this.
We certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Confringo!
Yay! Level up.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Shut up.
Wasn't expecting that.
The world floated back to me as if a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Alright, now that we've dealt with him for now, let's see what else we got. Oh, we done a challenge. What do we do? Combat. What was it? Ooh, up here. Defeat spiders. Okay. I think got something. I got several new things, but I know one of them was something better. Well, it ups my defense 1 and my offense goes down by 6. So no, we're not gonna do that. No, thank you. It's unidentified. I'll get that later. Okay. Quests. Got Poacher's house call. Talk to Poppy. Some of these side quests before I go to another main quest. So let's do these two that are just like chatting. So let's go meet with Poppy real quick. Where do we need to meet her at? Where is she? No. I don't know where she's at. Okay, so she's outside of the school. So this one.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alright, so let's go talk to Dumbass again. Where do I need to go for this one? Wrong map. Is it all the way down to... Yep, all the way to Feldcroft. Okie dokie. How have I not got... What is this?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war's over.
Someone's here.
Tego.
Get up, you Back to the bench, John. You bumped a ways.
Confringo. Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo. Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders
Yeah,
aren't insects.
sure.
Don't start.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Confringo!
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I said something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is used to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Bingo!
Potato! Finger!
Not prepared.
Finger!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Guardian Levy, how gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. That worked. Keep going.
Finger! Finger!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. ghost can make such a mess?
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind but the world, but the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Here.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Confringo! Lumos. Confringo! Lumos. Confringo! Accio! Flipendo! Also! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood.
One less human to worry
curse saved Anne's life.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in...
Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit. Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Well, that went well. Okay, well, I think we're gonna end it there. Because my thing, I can see that it's doing its thing again. So we're just gonna go back to the rumor requirement.